Okay, good morning all. Today, so we are back with lovely Hello Lady. I was going to do episode, yeah, I was going to do episode, but a live stream, but I'm going to be staying here. Uh, I should be leaving this morning by the time this video comes out. So, um, unfortunately, yeah, unfortunately, I'm not able to do what you call do a live stream today. I did do a live stream today. So, Saturday we're gonna be doing Secret Agent. So look forward to that. But other than that, there's a poll inside YouTube, so please go on there and vote in the community post. It'd be freaking great. Someone on BitChute is like, oh, I think it's like make a post or a poll or something of the girls. I mean, of people of people. Okay, he was like, "Oh, I think it was he or she. Don't I think it's he, but regardless, it was like, oh, uh, do I guess like write down the people's characters, people like or whatever, and we can, I'll just make like a picture like that way or something. So that's something. But if okay, if you okay, if you want if you want your character to get to be inside the like this big, I'm trying to do like big a big like a big one, like a big picture or whatever. Or I might just do like a big giant flag or something. Um, but I have no idea how well I'm gonna get. So I mean, it's going to take a long time. But what I'm looking for is, what character, visual novel character. It could be anyone. It don't have to be Little Sisters. Tell me what character you like. I mean, if you want to be more specific, what character, what visual novel character you going to? Quite frank, that'll be alright too. Quite frank. Um, but anywho, yeah. So that's what the plan is up so far. Anyway, I right now I'm trying to get more people to know what characters um they like or their favorite or whatever. Um, but anywho, or go into or whatever. But anyway, let me just shut up. I'm talking too much and being like a donkey. So let's get back to Hello Lady. So I did okay, I did the final check on my equipment. This time I was wearing the all-purpose heavy made equipment B. I've been saving it for this very day. My main weapon was a TAR with TAR 21 automatic rifle like the auger. It used many wait excuse me. Yeah, okay. It used many specific refined parts, making it light and comfortable to use. It's gracious. All right. So my sidearms were two M11s and two baronets 92s. I also had many spare magazines for each of my weapons, and as well as six hand grenades. Besides that, I had some of the more specific specialized equipment. My goal, excuse me, my goal was to make AHM incapable of fighting further before turning around and returning to assist Master Netri. Yeah, our girl's ready. As I left the inner garden, I saw a wall that was unstained by blood, which for some reason made me feel I which made me feel like I found a small flower blooming in a wasteland. I quickly faced forward and saw two A AHM like figures beyond the whatever. I had to begin. I had to begin what I had to do. There was no room for holding back. It was time. It was time to start the battle. Mm. With swift steps that concealed my presence, I approached the two of them before matching my pace with theirs and jumping out of the shrubs to to surprise attack them with the TAR. Yeah, our girl is freaking deadly. Hold up. let me put the sound back on. Okay.
連度の低い兵も混じっているみたいですね。本体のおとりとして連れてこられた連中でしょうか。自分が蒔絵と気づいてもいない。やれやれです。
I stepped over the corpses while using my left hand to take a grenade off of them, then throw it towards a nearby group. Yeah, our girl's fucking deadly. 3 seconds later, there was an explosion. One more dead, another injured. I had a decent grasp of the academy structure and the data we got from Tars from Takashi Hosen. There was a map of the place which included secret passageways that students were unaware of. AHM were dominating the battlefield. The Academy security forces were armed and well trained, but the AHM had the numbers and the element of surprise on their side. The power seemed to be cut, though based on the lights, based on a few lights that were on, they seemed to be emergency power somewhere.
AHM の動きが統制されていない。ということは、勝手に動き回っているだけなので、蛇の頭を潰して終わりというわけにはいかないようですね。地道に一人ずつお片付けするしかないとは、時間のかかる話です。
Yeah, our girl is so fine. I entered the school building and eliminated the enemies that were mopping up the hallway. Moping up the hallway. Two more dead, making a total of 9.
ここまで入ったのはヒシア。
Oh, whoopsie. I'm sorry, see. Though there were some blood stains and corpses here, compared to the outside, the inside still looked humane. The vivid wait the wild of the passageway the wide the width of the passage wait the width of the hallway told me there were no expansions no expenses were spared in creating this place. There were also sculptures and decorations here and there. For someone who used his students as guinea pigs, the founder seemed to be greatly value their seems to greatly value their mental well-being.
ここは、成田様が学業にも励まず、特会引っかい若い父を揉んでいる場所なのですね。なかなか興味深く見てしまいます。
Our girl is so jealous. I had to rush to his aid as soon as possible. Was there a shortcut to that? A sudden muzzle ahead. Most of the security had been dealt with, and students wouldn't use guns. The one shooting the one shooting were the enemies, so I had to eliminate them as quickly as possible. The enemies were firing and throwing grenades into each classroom, typically through extermination of the students. I looked at a brief reflection to count them. There were 6 of them in total. I had to time this right. 3, 2, 1. I fired the TAR in full auto. 1 dead, 5 remained. Yeah, our girl. The TAR was out of ammo. The enemies retaliated before I could switch the magazine. They were faster than expected, which told me that they were well trained. A, a bullet scraped my right arm, making me drop the TAR. We got pistols. That's good enough. Not minding the weapon, I jumped into the nearby classroom to evade them and took out the M11. As I snuck to escape through the window, I could attack them from behind. I noticed something I shouldn't have. Oh, someone was hiding on the edge of the classroom behind the teacher's desk. Enemies? No. Students who couldn't escape in time, two girls to be exact. The nearby sounds of battle had made them so anxious that they couldn't help sticking out their faces. Helping them would put me at a disadvantage and relay and delay my return to Mass Naturally. My goal was to exterminate the A. Wait. My goal was the extermination of AHM. That was what I had to prioritize. Even if I didn't go out of my way to help the girls, eliminating the enemies would ensure their safety. Though if I was unlucky, that could be some AHM reinforcements. Even if they were discovered, the girls had the powers of halos on their side. If they had the resolve, they could use their elements of surprise to take out at least one or two of them. I really shouldn't have noticed them. While I was thinking this and that, I could hear the footsteps of the approaching AHM. It was truly unfortunate that they stuck out their heads and looked at me.
なるべく身を低くして。
I gestured them to stay under the desk, making sure that the AHM didn't realize that I wasn't the only one here. Using the classroom's entrance as a shield, I bent my body to shoot them with my M11. I landed a hit on the front one, on the one in front, but it didn't not do much. He was wearing body armor. Oh shit.
これだから、金持ちの兵隊は嫌ですよ。HMI が嫌いな差別主義の富豪とかが、スポンサーにいるんですかね。
The AHM pulled the triggers on their automatic rifles, quickly pulverizing the door. Yeah, our girl needs a shotgun. I threw a smoke bomb in the hallway and waited for the smoke to spread before jumping outside. I once again aimed at the man in the front and delivered a headshot from the curtain of smoke. Perfect, our girl. One more dead, four left.
これはまあ、お買い物のついでに野良猫を構うくらいの寄り道ですから、ヒシア的にセーフです。
Our girl, yo. Oh, before the smoke cleared, I picked up the gun of the downed enemy and took it in hand. It was a G36. Okay. It's basically if I'm right, a G36. Cause okay, I played Payday. I played Payday. Payday 2 exactly. Um, I think that's like the Russians or Germany's basically wannabe assault rifle.
ナイス。新品臭いドイツ製ゲット。日本でいうところの日頃の特選おこしってやつですね。
Yeah, I knew so. I knew so. And then look at our girl, so happy. Oh, I got a new gun. Oh, awesome! I got a new gun. uh, yes. Oh my God, yo. To lead the AHM away from the classroom with the two girls, I loudly kicked open the door to a different classroom and jumped inside while they could clearly see. Still within the smoke, the AHM fired in the direction of the sound, quickly splitting the door in two. At the same time, a mildly light little grenade I tossed at their fleet blew up. Two more dead, two left. Yeah, oh damn. The explosion concealed the sound of my footsteps as I ran through the classroom and jumped out through the other door. Using their panic against them, I hit fired my G36 at the survivors. Two more dead, zero left. It was all over, waiting for the smoke to clear and confirming that there was no enemies left. I went to retrieve my TAR.
よかった。無事ですね。これ、お気に入りなのですが、手に入りにくいので、回収できてラッキーでした。
Yeah, our girl got our favorite guns, yo. The wound on my right arm was but a scratch. Just flesh wound. I didn't have to treat it. And right now, I had more important things to check on.
ヒシア・モリと申します。特に意味もなく助けてしまいました。ご無事でしょうか。殺さないでください。お願いします。
Oh, older sister.
私たちはハローなんてほとんど使えないんです。本当です。だからどうか。ご安心を。イシアはただのめちゃ可愛いメイドさんです。HMI を殺すとか全く考えてません。
Yeah, our girl, the super cute maid. Eh, I tried to calm them down, but the way I said killing made them jump. They were too scared out of their wits. I could only assume that they already saw many horrible things. Perhaps it was a bit hard for them to believe that a mere cute maid would come by and shoot up all of their enemies. I looked at their faces and noticed they looked quite alike. Were they sisters? Sisters that happened to be what happened to be HMIs. What a particular fate! I couldn't tell which was the older sister, which was the elder sister and which was the younger. But it was clear that they somehow made it to this hiding place together. Though this wasn't a good one, I could hear footsteps again, which I could only assume uh were made by the reinforcements the others called before I killed them.
この匂いは。
A smoke a smoke was entering the classroom from somewhere. Were they burning this building regardless? It was obvious that hiding here was pointless. I reflectively stood up and greatly surprising the two girls. One became pale, so you would think she's about to cry, but her expression was resolved but her expression was resolute, and she held the other tightly. Oh,
心配いりませんよ。そんなことしませんから。いいですね。仲のいい姉妹。
it was dazzling that I squinted a bit.
よく聞いてください。この辺りは危険になります。
Yeah, you
だ
girls
から。
gotta leave. Yeah, you gotta leave. I talked as nicely as I could. One was intently listening to me, but the other was paralyzed with fear.
参りましょう。ここは危険です。
Come on. I took the hand of the scared girl and began to run. I'm gonna run. It was reminiscent of the day long gone. I briefly recalled the day I met Master Natri. I had nothing and he gave me a future. And now, just like he gave me a hand, I was stopped. Stopped. Well, I stopped my train of thought as I realized the other girl was coming with us as expected. We helped. We had to escape the building before the AHM reinforcements came. I would. I would take care of them. I would take care of them once these two were safe. I didn't know if this was the right thing to do. However, I simply couldn't betray my own soul. Uh, I feel like I got sneezed so bad. It just like the feeling of freaking coming up or whatever. Anyway, with the two girls at my side, I escaped the building while avoiding the AHM. Right as we went outside, I saw a light coming from the direction the crowns went to. It didn't seem like an explosion. The dazzling light seemed like an expression of divine rage at the violence done by the AHM. It was intense enough to split the sky and light up the clouds.
何事ですか。
It was if that was dangerous, I had to hurry and do something about it. I instantly knew that it wasn't important enough for that.
あれは多分人が。なるほど。おとなし様ですか。ハローの力というものがここまでとは思いませんでした。
Oh yeah, freaking Saki, yeah, just stealing the show.
おとなしさんを知ってるんですか。えっと、ヒシアは成田真理様のメイドです。あの変態さんの。
Oh, that pervs?
またエッチなことされる。
Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, okay. So we know how bad our boy is now. Okay, we know how bad our boy is. They're just the cast of no names. The cast of no names is saying, "Oh, he's done this. He's done stuff to me," as though they forgot their fear. The two desperately covered their sizable breasts. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, our boy, our boy has our boy got the whole, at least groped the whole school. I knew it, I knew it. That priest of melon culture, that priest of the melon cult, really did ignore his studies and act like a brute. This didn't even need confirmation. Yo, priest of the melon cult. Oh my god. Oh, yo, I swear. Praise the freaking melon cult, right?
でも成田さんのメイドなら味方なの。
Yeah, for better or worse, Master Naturally seemed to be quite famous here. I couldn't help but to put on a smile. Unlike the usual ones, this wasn't the least bit fake. 成田様は豊かな胸をお持ちの方にはわけ隔てなく味方ですよ。ムカ Okay.
つきますが。
Oh yeah. I got the big chest. So the way the two girls similarly tilted their heads almost made me laugh. They don't know. They don't know.
寮の方にはおとなし様たちがおられます。この辺りには敵もいませんので、急いで合流してください。ヒシアさんですね。本当にありがとうございました。まだ警察は来ないんでしょうか。
I don't think the police is coming, sweetheart.
残念ながら、警察は当てにはできません。あなたたちは早く避難を。ヒシアにはまだお仕事が残っていますから。
Yeah, they ain't coming.
戦うですか。それなら私たちもお手伝いを。仲間を
Yeah,
守らないと。
yeah. The police ain't coming. Eh, They ain't coming. Oh, sorry. Yeah, them police ain't coming, girl.
そうだよお姉ちゃん。私たちにはハローだってあるんだから。
Okay. The two of them, as the two of them said that, their hands faintly glowed, making it clear that they weren't normal people.
あなたたちは戦っちゃダメです。いいから言ってください。
Yeah, you girls aren't built for it. I said that with the nicest face I could make. The history of this planet was one of the killers became the killed, and the haters become the hated. It was an endless loop of rado of blood. Power and hatred were very sweet indeed, sweet enough to make people forget their beginnings. The people who wouldn't succumb to it were few and far between. To live was to fight. People had to draw blood to survive another day. Thus,
力を扱うには、それに見合った意志と覚悟が必要です。今は耐えて学んで立派な、えーっと、そう、ノーブルになってください。
yes, nobles. It was necessary so that these sisters wouldn't choose the wrong paths when they truly had to fight. So that these two wouldn't become my
で
enemies.
もお願いします。菱谷さん。
I didn't say anything more, but that was enough for them to finally, a bit hesitantly, nod. Even if they didn't understand why, they understood why I was serious.
わかりました。本当に気をつけてください。ピンチになったら呼んでください。絶対に駆けつけます。私、助けてもらった恩は必ず返します。ありがとうございます。
Uh, y'all girl. Even though our girl's normal, she can kick some ass. Though it was uneasy in her eyes, they began sneaking in the direction of the dorms. Did I give them a future? I didn't know that, nor did I feel like I'd done a particularly good deed. However, there was a certain real kind of relief in my heart. Perhaps this was what Master Natri felt when he took my hand.
さてさて、お仕事お仕事。
Back to work. Back to the work. Back to grinding, you know? Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm gonna cut it here. I'm gonna say thank you all for coming. This has been a short episode, yo. Um, but yeah. So tomorrow probably gonna do something. I mean, okay. Tomorrow gonna probably do Kikino. Um, I might do Kikino. Probably do Kikino tomorrow. Um, but yeah. So that's something. Um, I kind of want to do the train game. I don't know if I did a train game yesterday or not. I have no idea. I can't remember. But anywho, I was like, thank y'all for coming. Again, again, we're doing Secret Agent on no, wait, on Saturday. So yeah. But I was like, thank y'all for coming. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you don't mind, please check out the videos at the end of the video. They're probably gonna have like around here or whatever. Um, so please check them out. Um, I'm gonna I'm going hopefully hopefully I have what I want, okay, what I need by the time this video comes out. Um, possibly Saturday, possibly. I hope, or maybe tomorrow, when I do a video for Chikino. So, that's gonna be something. But who thank you all for coming on and stuff, and I'll see you all next time.